And we are back with another box lacrosse breakdown video. Thanks so much for tuning in for anybody who is watching this. Before I get started, please feel free to leave a like and also a comment if there's any questions or requests for future content after watching the video. I'm trying out a new format here today, so I hope you guys like it. We got Halifax versus New York. We are strong side right, ball paused with number 33 at the bottom right of your screen. I'm actually going to highlight them right there for you guys. So now the ball gets moved down low, and just before we keep going, look at how wide both of these offensive men are in the corners. That creates a ton of space and really spreads out the defense. Quick pass behind the net to the weak side, and now we have two double seals being set for the offensive men who just passed the ball. He's kind of racing up to this area, and if we just pause the video real quick. Now that offensive man who is racing upward has a bit of a decision that he can make. Do I just kind of settle down around this area, catch the ball and take a shot, or do I go to this area towards the middle and get a different look that way? And honestly, both are pretty good options in this scenario just because his defender is playing so passively right now. It's just kind of giving him the freedom and the opportunity to pick and choose to do whatever he wants. Now, however, if the defender was playing him super tight, meaning that he was, kind of face guarding him, if you want to put it that way, I think getting over top and towards the middle would be the better option just to try to utilize that double screen, or double seal, a little bit more effectively and potentially run the defender into the double seal. But again, because the defender is playing so passively, he can literally just do whatever he wants. So what does he do? He catches a ball and shoots it far side and absolutely rips the corner and scores. Really important note about why that ball actually goes in, because he shot it far side. So the ball just got swung from the weak side through the middle to the shooter, and the shooter shoots it to exactly where the ball just came from, meaning like the far side. So the goalie literally just left that highlighted section right there in the yellow. He left his post to then face the shooter. So it's really hard for him to get his momentum back towards that post that he just came from. And you can't really see it from this angle, but I can guarantee you that shooter had a lot of net to look at. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for tuning in to Box Lacrosse Breakdown. Once again, please feel free to leave a like or a comment if you liked the video in general. Really appreciate you guys tuning in, and we'll hopefully be back soon with more videos in the future. And we are back. Welcome back to Box Lacrosse Breakdown. I know I said I was going to upload like 3 or 4 weeks ago. I'm sorry. There's no excuses. I just suck. But having said all that, please like, comment, and subscribe. I really do enjoy doing these videos. I think it's really good for the game and helps casual fans understand things better. It also gives coaches out there to maybe learn a thing or two. If it's helping in any way, I encourage you to show some support. But today we got a video clip of Buffalo. They run looks like this all the time, which is essentially just an up pick. It's kind of like a 2-for-1. There's 2 looks within this clip, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. So let's take a look. So we are strong side right, and the ball's going to get moved down to the lefty creaseman and then over to the righty creaseman behind the net. This circled offensive player, the shooter, he's essentially just going to engage his defender here, and then the righty creaseman who received the ball behind the net is going to drive up towards center. Now while that's happening, this righty shooter is going to set a up pick for the topmost offensive player, and then if he can get to this area right here and kind of just beat his defender to that spot, there might be a quick pass from the creaseman, and the ball's in the back of the net right there. That's the first look of the sequence. Now, as we move along, the ball gets swung to the weak side and then one more time down. And this is where the meat and the potatoes of the play kind of starts to begin. That righty creaseman is going to set another up pick, and then that righty shooter is going to go to the crease, and the righty up picker is going to roll towards the middle. Check this out. Watch this. Great up pick. Let's watch that one more time, actually. Great up pick to the point where that defender's actually falling over the one that he's picking. And that puts this defender in a super difficult spot, because essentially whatever he does is wrong. If he goes to the left and covers the offenseman rolling to the middle, the righty crease is open. If he goes to the crease, the righty up picker's open. So no matter what he does, he's wrong. And as an offensive coach, these are the exact kind of situations you want to put defenders in. So obviously there's two options here. The ball carrier has to make the read with whatever the defender gives him. I think the correct play obviously would have been passing to this wide open offensive mid on the crease that is completely naked, waiting to score a goal, but things happen fast this game. If we actually look and zoom in here, you can see him, I think he's actually making eye contact with that creaseman, pondering every single life decision he's ever made while doing that. But anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching this video. If you liked it, feel free to like it, and leave a comment if you have any questions, and obviously don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much, and take care, everybody. Welcome back to Box Lacrosse Breakdown. You guys know the drill. Like, comment, and subscribe, please. Today we have a clip of a two-man game slip where all the little things are done correctly and it ultimately leads to a goal. So watch this. Ball gets swung over here to the weak side. I want you guys to pay close attention to this circled offensive man. Doing the little things right in the two-man game is extremely important, and that's why this clip leads to a goal. Okay, so he passes the ball down and gets to contact with his defender. See how he's driving through the middle here? He gets to contact with his defender and almost gets them parallel. See how both those defenders are kind of almost right next to each other? That makes it already way harder for these defenders to be able to defend this two-man game. Okay, it forces them to have to make decisions. When you get defensive players into positions where they have to make decisions and there's a little bit of indecisiveness, that's where scoring opportunities come into play. The other thing that it does is create a ton of space in the middle. Look at all that real estate. The ball carrier can now get towards the middle. Maybe he can get toward the middle, going a little bit more towards center. It just creates a ton more space for him to be able to have options. Now watch, instead of setting a pick here on the ball carrier, he does a great job of faking that pick and actually slipping toward the middle. And by faking that pick and just slipping to the middle, it just gives the ball carrier that little moment of separation to be able to get that shot off. Look at that. Fakes the pick, slips to the middle. There's a little bit of indecisiveness between the two defenders, and the ball's in the back of the net. Let's watch it from a different angle. So watch, moves it down, gets to contact, fakes the pick right here. Watch again. Fakes that pick, slips. This defender is like, do I go to the ball carrier? No, I can't. I gotta cover this guy. It slips to the middle, and look at that, just that tiny little bit of space to be able to get that shot off. Another thing I also want to mention is, yeah, obviously doing the right things on the two-man side is important, but it's also critically important for the three-man side and the off-ball side to be in constant motion as well. So it makes it harder for defenders to be able to slide over to the ball carrier like you just saw it there. But anyways, hope you guys liked it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Welcome back to Box Lacrosse Breakdown, everybody. Today we've got a really simple concept that is very, very effective in box lacrosse, especially in the two-man game. This two-man game is going to be on the strong side. Last week it was on the weak, but I wanted to show you guys something that's really important. So we're going to set a seal on the ball carrier, and then we're going to set a pick for the ball carrier. That middle offensive mid is also going to stretch the crease. And pay close attention to the timing of this pick here. Waits for the defender to almost get parallel with him. Bang, we set that pick, and Georgia just got scored on the previous clip, so both these defenders are very urgent to get to the ball carrier, stop that shot from happening. It's going to leave this offensive mid rolling to the net wide open. And this is the concept I wanted to show you guys. Instead of throwing it behind the back pass or forcing it into that offensive mid rolling, we do this instead. Absolutely mind-blowing, right? Instead of forcing that pass directly to the offensive mid that's rolling to the net off that pick and roll, we swing the ball across. And that causes this to happen. Do you guys see it? Check this out. Literally every single defender is looking at the ball. And that is exactly why I wanted to show you guys this clip. Just with that easy swing pass, this offensive man rolling to the net doesn't have anybody within 10 feet of him. Okay? It's an extremely simple concept, but it makes a massive difference in your offense. Check this out. Easy slam dunk, right? No, we don't score. But still. That's it for today's video, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And just remember, forcing that pass directly to the offensive man rolling to the net isn't necessarily a bad play. It's actually a good play, but it's not always the best play. Thanks so much, and see you next time. Welcome back to Box Lacrosse Breakdown, everybody. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Today we've got a clip of Calgary playing Halifax. It's a nice little play here. I thought you guys would really enjoy it. Let's jump into it. We are strong side right. Ball's going to get moved to the weak side, and this topmost righty offenseman is going to set a seal on two defenders there. And the topmost lefty on the weak side is going to set a pick on the ball. Now, as the ball gets swung back, watch this arrowed offenseman right here. He's going to clear out his defender, and watch this little nuance from number 68, Tyler Pace. I love that. We're going to watch it again. It's just that extra little tap on the defender's stick gives him just enough time to be able to catch that ball and get a great scoring opportunity. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Thanks so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Welcome to Lacrosse Quick Hits episode number 1. This will be a series of videos featuring different offensive sets that NLL teams use to generate offense. This first one is from Albany versus Georgia. They don't score here, but they do generate a great opportunity. Hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so what happened in this clip? So they ran this look directly off of a change, meaning as the offense is still coming onto the floor. A lot of NL teams typically have a couple plays like this, for example, bench seals, which I can do videos of at a different time, but basically it's made to get an offensive look fast, potentially catch the defense off guard. So, the ball starts at the half boards on the weak side two-man game with the circle player. The topmost lefty cuts through the middle around what's called a double stack, the two lowest lefty players being the double stack. The two lefties in the double stack seal their defenders, and the lefty cutting through the middle runs around the seal. On the weak side, the offensive player without the ball also seals, which allows the ball carrier to pass to the shooter. The defender tries to get over top, but number 78 does a great job of blocking both defenders, which creates a great look to score. Hey everybody, welcome back to Box Lacrosse Quick Hits. Today we have a clip of Panther City playing against Vancouver Warriors. They run this play out of a TV timeout, so let's watch the clip. Yeah, so obviously they don't score here, but I do think they generate, somewhat of a decent look. I do think the look could have been, or the scoring opportunity, whatever you want to call it, could have been a little bit better just with some super tiny adjustments, but I'll just go through kind of what they did and just give you my 2 cents on how it could have worked maybe just a little bit better. So they start the ball off up top out of the TV timeout. Their strong side left. The way they start this off is they swing the ball to the strong side, so meaning to the other lefty player, then back up again, then to the righty side or the weak side, and then back up top. Once the topmost player receives the ball, that's when the action starts. So he passes it back down to the strong side. And as that pass is being made, the lefty crease offensive man, number 28 there right at the bottom left, stretches behind the net, which is actually super important for this play, and I'll talk about that in just a little bit. But the topmost player then cuts through, and actually while he's doing this, he's pushing his defender down to the righty crease. So this is where I think the play could have been executed a little bit better. So that top guy that just pushes defender all the way down to the righty crease, I think, and I'm just making assumptions here, was probably more than likely designed for him to push that guy into the righty creaseman's defender, which would create a much bigger lane. But you'll be able to see that number 19 on defense gets an easy switch because he kind of just sidesteps that pick or seal or whatever you want to call it that's set for the right creaseman, and gets a nice easy lane right towards the middle, which is where the play is ultimately designed to get the look at. But because he continues to just drive his man and down towards that crease area and not kind of let off and take care of number 19, that righty crease defender, I think it made this play a little bit more ineffective, just because obviously it just made it super easy on number 19's part, the defender, to sidestep in and get to the middle. Now, back to the lefty crease offensive man that went behind the net. It's actually super important that he goes there because that makes his defender make a decision. I think this play is ultimately designed so that lefty bottom crease defenseman has to make a decision of whether or not to slide to the middle or take care of his guy behind the net and kind of defend that lane, because it's pretty easy layup in this league if you can get an easy swing pass behind the net, and then obviously it's just a slam dunk from behind the cage. So ultimately I think it's designed so that guy has to make a decision. There's two options. I think the first one obviously being the righty creaseman getting towards the middle and getting a quick shot, and then obviously if that lefty creaseman defenseman goes to the middle, then you have the lefty offensive man behind the cage for a slam dunk. Ultimately, I think this is a super easy to run, really good play that literally I think any age group could run. I mean, obviously maybe not super young, it might be a little bit beyond their grasp, but being able to understand those concepts and obviously having the athletic ability to make a dunk from behind the cage. But you get what I'm saying. It's a super easy but also really effective play, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want more, be sure to drop a like and please subscribe. It really helps out the channel. There's going to be more content coming. I've just been super busy recently with a lot of stuff going on, but yeah, thanks so much for joining, and I'll have a video out sometime next week. Welcome back to Box Lacrosse Breakdown, everybody. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy the videos. Today we're going to be taking a look at what's called a cross-floor pick, and I want you guys to pay specific attention to these two offensive men right here. So ball starts up top. This circle offensive man is going to set a seal for creaseman to carry over top. Number 30 here is going to be engaging his defender. Now the timing is going to be really important as that ball gets swung up and then down. Number 30 here is going to go set what's called a cross-floor pick, which is essentially just going to your wrong side to set a pick for another offensive man. Typically, you don't want to do that because as a lefty, you don't want to be on the righty side. It kind of eliminates your scoring opportunities, but this is a special scenario, and it's something that you can, incorporate into your offense from time to time and get great looks like this. Now, check out this defender as we go to set that pick. This is why the timing is so important. Watch his head turn. Right there. Because we time up that cross floor pick off the swing pass, a lot of defenders are going to turn their head just to see where the ball is at. On top of that, we also might have a potential one-on-one opportunity here, so that defender in the middle that turned his head might be considering showing support if that does happen. Anyways, righty offenseman cuts the middle, gets a great scoring opportunity. That's it for today's video, guys. Again, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy the videos. I'll see you guys next time. Welcome back to Box Lacrosse Breakdown, everybody. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Today we've got a play from the Junior A Shamrocks. It's actually very similar to a play that I broke down from Calgary Roughnecks a couple weeks ago, which I will list at the end of the video. But anyways, let's check out this play. This is in an early offense scenario. We're just kind of playing catch on the weak side. And watch the circled offensive and go behind the net. That's kind of the trigger for this play. So we're still coming out of the floor. This offenseman is going to set a CO on both of these defenders in front of him, and then the last offenseman to enter the offensive zone is literally just going to wheel right around it, watch, receive a pass from behind the net, and bang, score. Super, super clean, and also just super simple and easy to run. And that's actually why I like those types of plays the most, is just because they're so easy to execute, but also really, really effective. And ultimately, that's why the Victoria Shamrocks got a great goal from this set. Just one more thing on a closing note, just make sure these two offensive men, while this play is being ran, are still keeping their defenders engaged, because if they don't, it could potentially mess the entire play up, because it'll give their defenders an easy option to help in the middle and potentially disrupt things. But anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't seen the other video that covers this type of play from the Calgary Roughnecks, you can watch it right here. And again, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you do enjoy these videos. It helps out the channel a lot. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Welcome back to Box Lacrosse Breakdown, everybody. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Today we're going to be looking at two different variations of ISO plays on offense, or in other words, one-on-ones. First look is from the Whitby Warriors Junior A team, and let's just look at how many righties there are on the floor right now. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 righties. And the reason why we have 4 righties on the floor currently is just to kind of overload that side of the floor. One of them is actually going to go behind the net to be kind of an outlet, but just watch when we swing the ball over to the lefty here. Just look at that. We have so much space to take this ball to the rack. And they run this look specifically for number 51 Poitras all the time, and I know he's just licking his lips, just ready to take this guy one-on-one, and he does a great job of faking underneath, getting to the middle, and banning one home. Also want to point out the off-ball offensemen do a great job of keeping the defenders busy to negate a slide from happening, to negate this one-on-one from happening. Now let's take a look at the second variation from the Miners Lacrosse Club. So instead of overloading one side, this time we're just strong side right, and we're going to move the ball to the weak side. Couple things I want to point out here. This offensive man is going to set what's called a cross floor pick, so he's going to go to his wrong side of the floor instead of pick. Okay, he's basically just vacating. And that essentially just creates space for the one-on-one to happen up top with the ball carrier. Which brings us to our next point, the ball carrier. Look how high he's catching this ball. He's going to have a full head of steam going at this defender to make this one-on-one, ISO, whatever you want to call it, way more effective. And let's watch the results. Lots of space for a one-on-one. Again, rolls back to the middle, takes a shot, bangs one home. Great play. That's it for today's video, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Just a couple different variations of how to run ISOs in box lacrosse and the best ways to do them, essentially. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Welcome back to Box Lacrosse Breakdown, everybody. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Today we've got a simple offensive concept. It's called picking for the picker. This is from the Langley Thunder. I hope you guys enjoy. Ball starts up top with this offenseman here. We're strong side left. He's going to pass the ball off and immediately go set an on-ball pick. We carry over top, and now watch this offenseman right here. He sets an up pick on this defender, the defender that just got picked, hence the name, Pick the Picker, and it puts him in a really tough spot because he's not sure if he should cover this offenseman rolling to the middle or this one going to the crease. Now let's watch what happens. The defender takes half a step to the offenseman rolling to the middle, which gives this offenseman on the crease all the time he needs, just that half a second to be able to bury this goal. Also, low-key, really nice finish here, right? Shoot the ball to where the goalie came from. In this case, it was far side, and we get the goal because we shot against the green. That's it for today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. As always, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Really been enjoying the feedback I've been getting lately. If you want to see anything in the future, please do let me know, and I'll do my best to get it out for you. I'll see you next time. Welcome back to Box Lacrosse Breakdown, everybody. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Today we've got a beauty 5v5 set play from the Toronto Rock. Let's jump into it. Ball starts with Schreiber. He's going to drive towards the corner, and watch Dan Dawson here. He's going to fake an up pick for Schreiber and goes to the cross floor pick for Craig to come over top of. While that's happening, Dominy's going to disengage his man and follow Craig over top. Okay, so let's watch this in motion. Dawson sets that cross floor pick. Craig comes over top, and watch, he's immediately going to set an additional seal, and that's where the read is on this play. So the read is here, right? So if both the defenders think the look is here with Dominy, and they both try to get over top of this seal, all Craig needs to do is just slip right to the middle. And that's exactly what he does, and watch what happens. Just gets an absolutely insanely clean look right in front of the cage. Doesn't score, but wow, that was beautiful, right? Now, alternatively, if both of these defenders were to just be content with getting sealed, then yeah, the look would be here with Dominy, but obviously that's not what happens in this scenario. Craig makes the read perfectly, gets a really nice look in front of the cage. And that should basically wrap up today's episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. As always, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. What is going on, everybody? It is Coach Ronnie here from Box Lacrosse Breakdown. Today I've got an interesting video and also a new format for the videos because I bought a green screen and it's making my life so much better. So anyways, so really interesting set piece from Vancouver here. I'd never really seen it done before. Strong side left, right? So we've got 1, 2, 3 lefties, okay? And then we've got our 2 righties. The 2 righties being Keegan Ball and Kyle Killen partnered together. Killen's behind the net. This lefty's cutting all the way around the horn, right? Kind of taking himself and his defender who is here out of the play. And essentially what that does is it turns this 5-on-5 into a 3-on-3. 3 guys being 1, 2, and 3. And one interesting thing I want to talk about, right, is let's talk about this cutter going around the horn in just a second here, but let's just watch the progression first. So this is the action that we're looking at. We're giving Keegan Ball an awesome opportunity to take his defender one-on-one, right? So he can go underneath and he can go over top. He's got lots of space. Now the other thing is on the opposite side with the lefties, we're getting to the middle and we're just going to set, just your typical pick off-ball screen, okay? And let's just watch as we press play here. Keegan Ball looks for a one-on-one opportunity here. And this is why I thought this guy cutting behind the net was so interesting, because Killen's already back there, right? Like Killen's over there, and we've got this guy cutting around the horn. If this defender, right, that's guarding this forward decides to go around the net with him, that's actually really difficult to do because he's got a defender like his own teammate to have to get around, right? So I don't think they really saw it here, but that actually opened up a neat little opportunity for this guy who was actually initiating that cut in the beginning of the play, all right? So just something to take note of, but let's just watch once we swing the ball to the opposite side of the floor. And sorry, if we're just talking about looks here before we move on, if we're talking about looks, right, one-on-one matchup, you got your pick action on the opposite side, so you can either hit this guy who's outside of the shot right now. You can hit him with a pass for a shot, and then obviously if there's some confusion on defense, or maybe we get a really good piece of this defender that was off ball, we'll probably have this forward on the roll. So just to kind of reiterate, so it'd be 1, take one-on-one, 2, throw to the opposite side, 3, hit the roll guy, and then 4, I guess, probably look for this guy behind the net as well. But watch as progresses here, right? Swing the ball to the other side, and this is what I thought was awesome. So you swing the ball to the other side if you don't have anything, and then watch what happens, right? So he's now going to have the ball, and what this turns into is a double up pick, okay? Double up pick from both of these forwards. Get a really good piece of this defender right here, and then you immediately want to attack underneath because this is what opens up, right? Now all of a sudden, this player here who set the highest up pick, he's wide open for a beauty look. They obviously don't score here, but I just thought this was like a really cool interesting way of like attacking the defense. So instead of going 5-on-5, you're almost playing them 3-on-3. But then as soon as that 3-on-3 look isn't there, or maybe something doesn't really develop the way that you want it, you swing it to the other side and it develops in that double up pick. Doss obviously does a great job of picking off that ball, but super cool play. Yeah, I just wanted to share it with you guys and see what your thoughts were. Anyways, thanks so much for tuning in. As always, guys, really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Let's watch this play really quick, and then I'll break it down. All right. Oh, my God. All right. Now let's break this puppy down. Okay. The reason why I like this play so much is because it's so simple, but it's the setup. It's the setup that makes the difference. Side right, so we got 3 righties, 1, 2, 3, right? And we got 2 lefties on the weak side. So we carry from the half wall, send it across. Now, just pay attention to where Dobie is right now, okay? Dobie's catching this ball outside the restraining line. Now, when I talk about this setup, this is exactly what I mean. We're setting these 2 defenders up, 1 and 2, to think that they can just auto-switch an up pick from Austin Stotts, right? And that's why Dobie's catching this ball so high up here, is to make it appear as though that he's going to take a big run underneath and play in this 2-man game with Stotts, who makes it seem like he's going to set this up pick. Now, any defender at this level, when you go to set this up pick, right, and we have somebody going underneath like that, that is the easiest auto switch you can possibly imagine. When you're doing north-south on-ball picks like this defender will take Austin, right, and then when Dobie goes underneath, this defender will take Dobie. And that is exactly what San Diego wants these 2 defenders to think is going to happen. When in reality, Stotts is actually just going to slip this up pick and go set a cross floor and drive this defender right here. Let's just call him defender 3, completely out of the play. And look what happens, right? Because we've tricked these 2 defenders into playing a high-low defense, right, and thinking there's just an easy auto switch, it gives Westberg the opportunity to catch this ball and just put her right in the back of the twine, man. Just beautiful. When you watch it again, I mean, just watch this defender right here. He's late getting to this cross floor pick because they got tricked into playing a high-low. And that's why it's such an awesome play. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching. See you guys next time.